Just before this episode, I wanted to tell you you can get more from Never a Truer Word by subscribing on Spotify. If you are a Spotify listener, and 90% of you are according to the stats, then you can subscribe to get early access to the weekly episodes, video episodes so you can follow along with the statements, exclusive subscriber episodes, and a chance to leave comments for future episodes too. Go to the Spotify page for Never a Truer Word and press subscribe or unlock. And if you do decide to subscribe, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Sean Combs says, I'm truly sorry, but is he? And if he is, what is he sorry for? That's what we're going to look at in this episode of Never a Truer Word, where we look at the words that people choose to use to see if they're telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, and give you the confidence that comes from really understanding what people are saying to you. And in this episode, we're going to look at apologies. You will be super skilled in apologies by the time this is done. So, Sean Combs, a video emerged recently of him assaulting his partner at the time, a horrific video, and now he's gone to Instagram and he's issued an apology video on Instagram. My first red flag is he's captioned the video, I'm truly sorry. Why the word truly? He's working hard. He's got a need to convince us how sorry he is. Let's have a watch of the video.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life, but sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. I'm going to rehab. Had to ask God for His mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
And that's it. Now, normally I like to give people the benefit of the doubt and analyse their words through the benefit of the doubt, but let's not forget he had denied this happened very recently. He issued a statement which is, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks I have sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. So this got me at the time. Like, why start with an attack? For the first couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character. Why not start off by saying these things that I've been accused of, none of them happened. I did not do these things. No, he starts off on an attack. He's setting a scene. He's telling us a story. The next paragraph's an attack as well. There's sickening allegations made by individuals looking for a quick payday. So he's really on the attack here. He's not just coming out and saying this didn't happen. He says, let me be absolutely clear. It involves the word absolutely, which is often used in deception. So that would have got me somewhere as well. And by the way, look, let me be absolutely clear. Why do you feel the need to say you're being clear at all? Why not just say your truth? Truthful people generally just tell the truth. They don't dress it up with attacks and have to point out that they are being clear, absolutely clear. And why not just clear? There's nothing clearer than clear. So why are you saying absolutely clear? So that would have got me on edge. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. I will fight. If you're just saying the truth, you do not feel the need to fight for it. I'll fight for my family. Now, there's something he's involving other people. I'm not just doing this for me. I'm doing this for other people. It's that the liars do that a lot. They will say that the reason for saying and doing what they did is not selfish. It's for other people. There's sort of other people deflection shield, and he'll fight for the truth. Whatever the case is, we know that's a lie. It's now a lie. So I'm not going to really give him the benefit of the doubt when I come to looking at his apology. The perfect apology takes the form of something like, I am sorry for X. So it has to have those things in it to be a proper apology. So it's got to include who's sorry. So I, okay? And the fact they are sorry, so I am sorry, or I apologize. And then it has to say for what, so I am sorry for assaulting my ex-partner. I am sorry for being late. You have to say what you're sorry for in a full and perfect apology. You know those things of I'm sorry if I offended anyone rather than for actually saying the thing. That's not a proper apology. But the perfect apology is I am sorry for, and then what you're sorry for. Did we see that from Diddy? Did we? Let's break down what he had to say.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up.
So he starts by saying, it's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was effed up. My first question is, who is this apology aimed at? He doesn't start by telling us who he's talking to. He just seems to address Instagram in general here. So he's not apologizing to the victim of his assault. He's not even specifically apologizing to maybe his fans or his family for letting them down at all. So that makes me think, is this just an excuse? Is this just a big reason rather than a proper apology? And he starts off not by talking about himself. He's talking about you. It's the darkest times in your life, and sometimes you got to do that. So he's not started with anything personal at all. He doesn't say, I have been reflecting on the darkest times in my life. Sometimes I had to do that, or I had to do that. No. He's talking about you. So he doesn't own any of this at all. And is it an apology? Or is it a storytelling? Because look, he's saying it's difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. It's like the beginning of a story here rather than the beginning of an apology. Finally, he talks about himself. He says, I was effed up, and he's taking ownership of that by putting I very clearly at the start of it. But I will note that he says, I was effed up. So he's not anymore. He was effed up. Now, you've just seen the apology he released recently. So was that when he was effed up, or was that when he actually considered that he wasn't anymore?
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted.
I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. Now, he's owning this because he uses I and my a lot there, very personal pronouns. I mean, I hit rock bottom. I make no excuses. My behavior is inexcusable. I take full responsibility. My actions in that video, I'm disgusted. So he's owning this. He does have ownership here. But what is he owning? My behavior on that video is inexcusable. Not his behavior, not the actual assault, but on that video. That's what's inexcusable. So that's his... That filter that he's looking at it all through is not the fact that he did it, it's that it's on video. His focus is the fact it was videoed, not the fact that he did it, it's the fact it was videoed. The exact same there. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video, not his actions of actually assaulting his partner at the time. He's not taking full responsibility for that. It's the actions that you see in that video, and that's all he's talking about here is what was in that, what is it, about a minute, the video. That's all he's taking any ownership of whatsoever here, is what was seen in that video. And I think what really gets to him is the fact that this video has come out, because he doesn't address anything that he did, any of the actions, any of the things that he shouldn't have done, hitting, kicking, dragging a woman around. He doesn't address any of that whatsoever. It's just my actions in that video. He finishes that section there by saying, I'm disgusted. It's present tense. I'm disgusted. Okay, so again, it's present tense. What's happened at the moment? The video has come out. So is he just disgusted that the video has come out? Or is he disgusted now that the video has come out? He doesn't say, I'm disgusted by what? He doesn't say. He's just creating a huge amount of distance between what he actually did in real life at that time to his ex-partner and what he's saying now. I'm disgusting by what? Classic here. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. I mean, maybe you're not making excuses. You're telling a story, though. You're looking for sympathy, and you're looking to give reasons as to why these things happened.
I I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab.
So he says there, I was disgusted then when I did it. I am disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I got to go into therapy, go into rehab. So first of all, I want you to see an admission here that he did it. He very explicitly says, when I did it. So he is admitting that he did it. Once again, we have he's disgusted now. I was disgusted then when I did it. Not so there's only two bits of disgust here. You know, there's no regret or continual disgust, just disgust when he did it and disgust now. Now that the video has come out, he's disgusted, and I think he's disgusted that the video has come out. That's what's causing him distaste here. There's no continual disgust there at all. He talks about the help he got, but it's really, really distant. It's not I got professional help. It's I sought out professional help. He doesn't actually say he had that professional help, does he? He just says he sought it out. Did he Google an article or on anger management or something like that? That would be seeking out professional help, because he's very, very vague and distant about what happened. The exact same as he doesn't say, really commit to the therapy and rehab lines. It's I got going to therapy, going to rehab. It's not I went to therapy. I spent a long time in therapy. I had many therapy sessions. I saw many therapists. No, I got going to therapy, very distant, and going to rehab. He doesn't even put his self in there. It's not I went to rehab or I have been to rehab or it's got great success in rehab. It's very vague. It's really distant. I'm not entirely sure how much help he got.
Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Yeah, okay. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry, but I am committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. First thing I spotted in this was I am committed to be a better man each and every day. So he's not saying he is a better man each and every day or he's being a better man each and every day. It's just committed to be kind of in the future, isn't it? Like I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be a ballet dancer. It's in the future. He doesn't say he's a better man. You'll notice he hasn't said he's a better man for the therapy. He hasn't said he's a better man for the rehab. He hasn't said that he's a better man for the professional help. He thought he's just going to be one day. He's committed to being one day a better man. Also, by the way, which of us, it's a kind of nothing burger statement, isn't it? Which of us aren't committed to being better or are many of us committed to being worse each and every day? No, it's a bit of a nothing statement there. It sounds good, but when you break it down, it means nothing. He started off, he employs the God shield. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. A lot of people do this when they're looking to win over public opinion or personal opinion, invoking a God. Because, this person believes in God. They are a believer. So how can they have done something bad? No, God is on their side. They believe in God. So they truly are a good, virtuous person. They couldn't have really done that bad thing. He's employing the God shield with this. You'll notice he drops the pronoun. He doesn't say, I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. He's not that committed that he's going to put himself there. He just goes, had to ask God for his mercy and grace. So I don't believe that either. I think that is employing God to make himself look good, to make himself look virtuous. We've got the word sorry here, but for what? He says, I'm so sorry. And he says, I'm truly sorry. But for what? He does not say. And again, very much like I'm truly sorry, I'm so sorry. He can't just say, I'm sorry. No, he's got this persuade us as how sorry he is. It's so sorry. It's truly sorry. And he just doesn't say what he's sorry for. And you'll notice he doesn't mention his ex-partner at all here. He does not mention her by name or even allude to it. He doesn't allude to what he did. He doesn't allude to who he did it to. So he's just taking everything out and creating massive minimalization of what it is he did. I'm so sorry. I'm truly sorry. For what, mate? We don't know. In conclusion, he realizes assaulting his partner was wrong. He is making excuses for it. He absolutely is giving the reasons that he was effed up and he hit rock bottom and he needed all this professional help, but he's not working hard to change. There's so much distance in his wording about how he is trying to change and the help that he has sought or the things that he hasn't really done. He's not working hard to change, as was evidenced by the fact that very recently he said these were all lies. He's sorry, but he's sorry the video is released. He's sorry that he has been caught. Sean Diddy Combs, not an apology for assaulting your ex-partner in that Instagram video. Do me a favor, please. Share this analysis. I want as many people as possible to see that this guy has no regret for what he did to his ex-partner. None whatsoever. If it wasn't obvious from the fact that he lied that it didn't happen before, it should be obvious when we look at that analysis that this guy assaulted his ex-partner and is sorry he got caught. He is not sorry for doing it. So please, if you see someone saying he's sorry, if you see a headline saying P. Diddy apologizes, share this episode and show people that he hasn't. If you want more like this, sometimes less angry, when it arrives, hit the subscribe or follow button and you will be able to get new episodes as soon as they arrive. A like button goes a long way to spreading the word as well, and I'm really interested in any comments or observations. Did you spot something that I didn't in Diddy's words in his apology video? Always interested in your comments. You can get in touch on social media as well. All the links are in the show description. And check out neveratruerword.com if you want to see more videos, listen to more podcasts, sign up for the newsletter, even get yourself a couple of books so you can learn if someone truly is sorry when they say they're sorry. And we'll see you for another episode soon from Never a Truer Word.